Hey Aries, how's it going? So this is going to be a November reading for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So we're going to see what's going on for you guys. We do have a full moon in Taurus on Wednesday, and that is really going to be shedding old belief systems that keep you limited or keep you from free flowing. So an Aries is very in your face. It can be very like, you guys are the cardinal signs. You are the I am of the zodiac. So first of all, we have transmute. So there may be some stuff that's coming up for you during this full moon that has to do with things from the past, and this can be a 6-month cultivation period from the new moon. But there's something coming up from the past that is asking you to transmute and to push forward with life. So if there's anything emotional that has been bubbling up to the surface, now's the time to take the time to really sit and sink into it. We are in the latter half of the year. So now it's time to rest and to really kind of sink in and do the inner work. We have the wildling. Yep, this is totally your energy too. So I feel like there's a lot of stuff stirring about within you guys that you want to get out and that you just innately have sparks of inspiration. I feel like a lot of you guys are really wanting to tap into the travel aspect of you, or you have moved. And now is really the time to kind of sit and just plan out what your next year forward is going to be. All right, so we've got the Audacity deck here. We'll see what's going on. Let's get a little bit deeper, shall we? Spirit, what else is going on for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. Got the coffee. Yeah. There's a lot of energizing energies here, which, I mean, that makes total sense. But with this, I really do feel like there is a need to sink in and to have a slower routine. And I think that with the coffee, there is a lot of life and inspiration that comes from this. But I think if you can take the time to slow down, especially in the mornings, to sip and to savor this, there is also a mudra up here, and to really sip into the life of everything that you are about to take in, because I do think that things are going to start to shift for you. We have the chicken nugget, which this is all just about pure enjoyment. Cool. I think you guys have had almost like a tumultuous past, and now I think that you are moving into a more stable, and I think a lot of you guys have shifted environments that actually reflect who you are. And I think you are wanting more expansion. Death, the eternal cycle begins here. Yeah, so we are currently in Scorpio season right now, but there is something about shedding and letting go. And then we have midnight, the most magical hour of all. Okay, so this is something about time. Wise seeing, wise action. Yeah, cool. Okay, so this is having your eye on what it is that's going on in your surroundings, on what is actually happening in your inner world and your outer world. All right, Spirit, what else is going on for Aries here? We have the star. I love this. Yay. So this is really recognizing that you are the star of your universe. I think a lot of you have been possibly putting a lot of energy into other people. And now it's about recognizing your light, recognizing that you are the spark. You are the first sign of the zodiac, and allowing that inner sight to move you forward. And you guys are really cool. Like, you guys just have an awesome energy about you. We've got the 7 of potions too, which is the 7 of cups. Okay. Yeah, I'm really feeling like there's been some emotional confusion around something. And perhaps a lot of you had to let go of past people, past circumstances that were leaving you a bit stagnant. Aries needs Aries needs that ability to really act on their impulses in a good way, like having the creative outlet or having the environment that actually suits your creative abilities, because Aries is the initiator. A lot of 10s here. So we have actually 3 10s on the table. So you guys are really in like a closing out period. Cool. Okay. Then we've got the King of Needles at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So I really do feel like there is some sort of clarity that you have come to, that you had to make the decision to cut something off. Something's not working. These people, this environment is just not suited for who I am anymore. And now I am really recultivating and going inwards to sink into what exactly it is that I want out of my life moving forward. Because we have, excuse me, the Star, the 7 of Potions, and the 10 of Candles. So there really was something very confusing or very heart-wrenching that you have gone through. And with the 10 of Potions and the 10 of Presents, I feel like your focus has shifted. And because the 10 of Candles, this is like, I have no more room to be in this energy unless I physically take myself and move into a new direction or have a new experience, because I'm getting like a haunting. There's something that has been haunting me from the past, and everywhere I go, I look at this and it reminds me of this, this, and this. So I do really feel like there's a big shifting of movement or doing something differently, that you're now being focused on the 10 of Potions, the emotional fulfillment, and the 10 of Presents. But I feel like there's a lot of inner landscape work that you are going to have to be shifting into. So let's get some clarification on this, shall we? All right, Spirit, why is the Star here? And I feel like this decision has come from you peeping behaviors from other people, or noticing what happens within you, what you notice comes out in your body, that just allows you to say, all right, it's time for me to move. All right. So some of you may have met somebody else, a new person. Wow, we've got the Star twice. I love this. Yeah, I think a lot of you have met somebody new who, yeah, we've got the Lovers here, who is allowing you to have faith again, have faith in love, and is allowing you to lean on them to really work on this emotional fulfillment, this emotional happiness. And then we have the 10 of Presents here with the Star. Yeah, so I feel like a wish has come true about where you want to live, or shifting your environments, or moving to a different state, to a different country, whatever this is. And I think a lot of you are noticing, like, I have to shed this stuff from the past because I can't bring it with me into this new abundant life that suits me better. And I see here with the 7 of Potions, you do have the Sun. So I do think that you guys really have seen the light. You've seen the clarity out of specific situations. Let's get a bit deeper, shall we? Spirit, why is the Hermit here? Why does Aries have the Hermit? 5 of Pentacles. The Fool. Okay. 2 of Swords here. All right. Yeah, so there's definitely some sort of lack energy that I think you guys are probably trying to get back on your feet financially. I'm also getting that we have the 10 of Wands twice with the 10 of Candles. So I really think that this past situation really has taken a very heavy toll on your energy. And now I think that you're starting to tap into new vibrancy because of your recent shift in environments. And you're starting to recognize that there's a whole other layer that really wants to come out and be expressed. But this part has to be let go of first. And the Hermit really asks us to turn inward. This is Virgo energy. Turn inward and to sink deeper into the depths of who we are and look at ourselves from a very objective point of view and say, do I still need this? Is this a pain point that I need to transmute and to fully release and let go? And I think a lot of it has to do with past relationships and past people who you have loved, but they have either moved away from you due to, you know, divine circumstances, or you had to physically get up and move, or it could be a mixture of both. But I do see that you are allowing yourself to shed and to be a whole new version of you, because you have come into some sort of cultivation of who you want to be, and you're starting to integrate new pieces, which is amazing. All right, Spirit, what else is going on for Aries? What else is going on here? What else do they need to know? The universe, yeah. So this is really trusting that the universe has you, that you have seen a whole bigger picture than what it is that you have been living. What are you guys doing? Drop it in the chat. Yeah, we've got the truth. There's a lot coming up around the truth. You've seen the truth. The truth has been illuminated for you. And you knew that if you stayed, you wouldn't be able to move forward. We have fertility. Yeah. So, and in this new cycle, you're able to bring forward a whole new level of creation, of expansion. Some of you may be pregnant. But this is birthing new life and a new spark into something, because you were not able to birth something where things have died. That sounds morbid, but it's true. Where you have felt this haunting, where you have felt like this, everything reminds me of this person or this place or this experience, and I have to move forward. I have to get myself out of this environment for me to be able to sit and thrive. We've got shadow. Yeah. So some shadow work is being encouraged for you guys to sit and look at this mirror, look at what's going on within you. I feel a lot of grief for some of you, and grief is hard. Grief is, it's not linear. It goes up, it goes down, it goes sideways. You think that you're in one place one day, and then you are completely in a different space in the next day. But know that this is part of the process, and there is absolutely no rush to your healing. But there's a very big undertone of slowing down and letting yourself feel what needs to be felt, to be transmuted, to be released, so that you're not carrying it in with you. But I think that by sharing your story, by using your voice, if you do want to speak about your past experiences, this is going to also help heal a lot of other people. Even if you don't know it, or even if you feel like you don't see that, I think that just by you sharing this piece and being vulnerable in a safe environment, of course, it's really going to help bring up more healing for yourself and for others. All right, Spirit, what else does Aries need to know at this time? What advice is here? Allow, yeah. Allow the healing. Allow the the light to come in. You're being asked to open your energy field and to take down your walls of protection in order to allow goodness into your life. So I feel as though some of you may be thinking like, oh, when is the next shoe gonna drop? Like, this can't be good all the time. Like, when is the next thing gonna happen? I encourage you to come back into self and to practice gratitude of, oh my gosh, thank you to the universe for having me meet this person or getting me out of this environment. Because you're showing the universe that you are grateful for the good things coming into your life. And by really taking down the walls and releasing that when is the next shoe going to drop energy, you're not putting your energy into this lack, this like, okay, yeah, like this all feels great right now, but what about in the next month or two? Like, what is it going to look like? Allow yourself to be in the joy, to be in the light, in the love, and allow yourself to sit in that, because Spirit's like, you have been through tumultuous waters. Here is some love because you deserve it. And I also see that there's like a portal happening in this period for you to really be like, okay, at my highest vibration or at my high, what is it that I'm feeling and what do I want to bring out into the world for me to experience every day? What do I want my reality to be like? I really feel like there's a big open canvas for you. And some of you may be painters. Some of you, I feel, are very creative. And that is also a piece that you need to explore. We have faith. Yeah. It says it's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything will be okay, yet still you must do exactly that. Have faith that you have been steered in this direction for a reason, and that the past, yes, it was painful, but you're not there anymore. You're not in the past. Don't live in the past. We've got surrender and we have align. Yeah. So their Spirit is really working with you side by side to build you up into a whole new version of you. So really take the time during this Taurus full moon to release any sort of limiting beliefs, specifically around like this lack. This is really the big one around this, this other shoe to drop energy. Releasing the limitations of I can't make money because of X, Y, and Z, or, I'm not worthy of X, Y, and Z. Cancel those out of your vocabulary and allow yourself to sit with the energy of allowing yourself to shed and to release this, because I really do feel like now that you're in a whole new realm, you're going to be able to attract new things, new vibration, new opportunities that are more suitable for you and your vibrancy, because I feel like you haven't been in your vibrancy. But now Spirit's like, all right, they have to surrender. They've got to let go and really align with the blessings that they have been given, because I do feel like there's a lot of blessings here. And that alone allows you to have a new portal of energy to sink into. Goddesses, what other messages are here for Aries? What else do they need to know? Sorceress, you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. Yeah, this is what I was saying earlier, is focusing on the good, focusing on the magic of your reality. What is it that you want in your reality day to day? What is it that you want to be doing for career? What is it that you want to be experiencing? Allowing yourself to already feel into that and be that, because you guys are the I am. Claiming that will help it magnetize to you even more. This is law of attraction stuff. This is mind stuff. We have sacred space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. Yeah, so really carving out a space within your home, or even just in nature, to come back to center, to realize your power, because you are so powerful. So, all right, Aries, thank you for being here. I hope that this message has resonated for you. If it has, please like, share, subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you guys next month. Bye. Take care.